Hi, welcome to the L Daily. My name is Katie McGee. I'm one of the hosts of the L Daily. It's a pleasure to be spending some time with you on this Saturday afternoon. I hope your weekend's going beautifully. Happy Saturday. Doesn't it feel good to say that? The L Daily is really where we have a chance every day to share some of our favorite Longaberger items, to talk about how we would like to style them, how we decorate, recipe ideas, just kind of getting to know each other and getting to know the vast array of products that Longaberger offers. Because while we started as a basket company decades and decades ago, this is now a full service line of luxury home products. And I cannot wait to share some ideas with you today. In the meantime, all of the items from Longaberger that you see in this L Daily, you can shop right here. You can also go to longaberger.com to see our entire assortment. And throughout this L Daily, in the comments, let me know what you think. How would you style some of the items we're talking about? What are your favorite Longaberger items and how do you style them? This is a girl talk. This is chit chat. This is a good time. So it is Stylin Saturday. I have got to share with you one of my favorite things. I love trays. I love them for serving. I love them for styling. I love them for decorating. And let me just tell you something. When I saw this, honestly, it was love at first sight. I'm trying really hard to hold this so that you don't see the glare of the light. What is this? This is the 1973 collection serving platter. This is the smoke, so it's a beautiful gray. We do have a couple of different colors. If you go to longaberger.com, I love the gray because it's a pop of color, yet it's a neutral, and it's just really, really, really easy to use. So this is a nice size. It is 15 by 16. When I say this has a weight to it, it is luxury in your hand. Love the handles, so easy to grasp. So if you're carrying that chicken, those burgers, whatever it is, that cheese tray, come on, you know, this is great to use. But it's not just for serving food, and that's what I wanted to talk about. I absolutely positively love this as a centerpiece almost all around the home, because if you think about it, just like an area rug kind of pulls everything together, that's what a tray can do. So we're going to talk about ways to use this around your home. So tell me what you think in the comments, but let's get started and let's talk kitchen, because quite frankly, a tray probably being stored in the kitchen or dining room, right? So I love this. Do you have salt and pepper shakers, the salt and pepper grinders? The grinders especially tend to leave a mess on the counter. We're going to get rid of that for you. Here's what we're going to do. Now, these are my personal salt and pepper grinders. Voila. You can leave this right on the counter. You can leave this right on your kitchen table if you want to, whatever you want to do. I also love, we need napkins, so why not place some napkins here? Now, this is, by the way, one of our hometown baskets. How adorable. Have you seen these? They're one of the newer launches, and we have almost every state now. We live in New Jersey, so you can see the Longaberger kind of burn in there with the New Jersey. Of course, you're going to find the Longaberger on the bottom as well, and just like all baskets, it's signed. I love it. These are also, by the way, the cloud napkins. 22 by 22, I think, nice and big, 100% cotton. And I like these, if you're trying to kind of reduce the footprint, be kind to the environment, you can throw these in the washer and dryer when you're done with them. So why not, instead of having the salt and pepper out and where it's kind of littering all over your table or your counter, why not keep them here on the tray, keep the napkins here, and then you can carry this right to your table if you want to, or leave it right on the table. And then if you're gonna be doing burgers, whatever, you can do the ketchup, the mustard, the condiments, it just pulls it all together. So that's idea number one. Obviously food, as we mentioned, the cheese and crackers. Idea number two, sticking with the food and drink theme, are you having some people over on a Friday, Saturday? This Saturday, are you having people over on a Friday or Saturday night? Are you serving wine? By the way, did you know we have wine? Like I said, not just baskets anymore. We have two varieties right now. This is the Chardonnay, beautifully done, Longaberger Chardonnay. And then if you're a red fan, this is the Merlot. Both come from the Lodi region in California, which basically means it is like the perfect spot when it comes to growing grapes. So if you have not tried them and you're looking for a really enjoyable, really drinkable wine, whether it's cheese and crackers on a Saturday night or something with a big holiday meal, these are great, try them out. And then have you seen, I love these. These are Glass Vin, one of our friends of Longaberger, stemless wine glasses. Now I'm gonna do a big shout out. Usually with stemless wine glasses, I have kind of small hands, they don't work. They're usually too bulbous. The shape of these, and it's hard to see with the light, my apologies. The shape of these is beautiful. I can actually grasp it. They're really lightweight. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not really a wine drinker. Totally cool. These are really designed to enhance any drink that you put in them. So whether it's cocktail, whether it's sparkling water, seltzer with some lime or lemon, they're just really pretty. I would hand wash these, by the way. But how beautiful. So set the wine out on the tray, have the glasses, a little wine opener, it just pulls it together, right? It just gives it a nice, slightly elevated touch, even for a casual Saturday night with friends. So that's another idea. Now, once the wine portion of the dinner is over, or the afternoon or evening, how about some desserts? How about some coffee? My grandmother, it was all about the dessert and coffee time. So I thought we have to do this because this is one of the reasons I love Longaberger. It's generational in my family. My great-grandmother, my grandmother, my aunts, my mother-in-law, now I get to have them, my mom had them. Pieces from Longaberger. They're items that are passed down, and so they carry those special memories and that family history with them. So, speaking of the 1973 collection, which the platter is, the tray is, these are the 1973 linen mugs, and they are beautifully done. I think they come in a set of 2 or 4. Nice and big, whether for coffee or tea, whether morning or evening. Honestly, they can go in the freezer. I would even do like an ice cream sundae in there. Ooh, the tray goes in the freezer as well, so if you want to do like an ice cream bar for dessert, that would be a good spot to do it. But I would say you're going to have your dessert out, maybe some brownies, some cookies, whatever you're in the mood for that night. Get the tray. Obviously, if you're having a huge gathering, you might need a little more room. But if it's just a couple of you, put the cups out. These are the debossed plates, hand debossed. They're beautiful. It's a set of 4. If you've joined me before, I adore these. These are great for dessert, for lunch, for breakfast, whatever you would like to do. But put those out as well. And then these are just the spoons I have at home. But now you've got the desserts laid out. You've got your coffee pot, your tea perhaps. But this is the focal point, and it's so easy. People can put it back. You carry it right into the kitchen to clean up afterwards. Again, it pulls everything together, gives it a nice finished look, and it makes life easier. What could be better? I'm telling you, this tray would work in a bedroom if you put the tray on, I guess, your nightstand if you have room, but I'm thinking more of a dresser. Put lotions and perfumes and, tissues, put them on there. It just is such a nice focal point when you walk into a room. Now, my other idea here, we have a leather ottoman that we use as our coffee table. So I always have some sort of tray on there as like a catch-all. But this I love because again, it's a nice size, 15 by 16, but it doesn't overwhelm anything. So even if you have a smaller coffee table, I think that this can work. One thing I will say, while it's beautifully painted on the top, the bottom is natural. So if you are putting it on a wood surface or on, a leather ottoman or something, I would just make sure you have a little something underneath it, whether it is going to be a tablecloth or a runner or what have you. This is what I like to do in my living room. I encourage my husband to put things away. So we have a bowl where I keep the remotes, where I keep coasters. This is how we roll. This, by the way, if you've joined me for an El Daily, you know I love these. This is one of the set of 3 marble mixing bowls, beautifully done. This is actually the largest one. And they're a little bit of sand, a blue, a gray, again, a beautiful weight to these. So put this on the coffee table, side table, wherever you want to put it. There you have your remotes, so they have a home. I always like to have a candle too. So this is one of our Made in America candles, 10 ounces. This is the, this is the white cotton. The white cotton smells, honestly, like that first day of spring. You know what I'm talking about? When the sun is warm and you open the windows and the breeze comes in, it just smells good. So a little candle, maybe I always keep like some lip balm and some tissues. Not as pleasant to look at. Put them in the bowl so you don't see them unless you use them. But this is just a great way. And then you can put your drinks right down on here. You've got some room when you're sitting, watching the game or streaming your favorite shows at night. And again, it just pulls it all together. And that to me is the beauty of a tray. Function, beauty, and that's why I think I just, as soon as I saw this, I was like, this needs to come into my home immediately. So let me know, what would you use this tray for? Would you just be like, you know what, I'm straight up gonna serve my chicken and my turkey and my burgers on here? Or would you use it as more of a decorative piece as well? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, don't forget everything we talked about from Longaberger. You're shopping right here in this video. You can also go to longaberger.com. And if you would like to be an El Daily host, you can do so. Reach out to us on longaberger.com. Really easy to do, and come on in and have some fun, because the only thing more fun than shopping Longaberger is doing it with our friends and getting inspired and getting ideas. So that does it for me. Have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you soon right here